Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to bring you another replay in the LHMTV Tier 8 British Light Tank. We're on El Haloof and Counter Battle, and I'm going to be platooned with Atheno in his Stone Gold. Now, this is going to be a Tier 10 game, but I've said before, that's not an issue for me. I don't mind fighting Tier 10s, it's all good. And this tank, being a light tank, makes it easier because you can try and do spotting instead of damage, and two, the gun on this thing is amazing, so you can actually do damage even against tier 10, whereas most light tanks might struggle. Now, on this map, when it comes to being in a light tank, I just go to a position I once saw an enemy light tank go to, and he was really annoying for me. So it's not that I know where you're supposed to go in a light tank, it's just there's one position where I saw someone else be annoying and I thought I'll start using that. Now, there's only one light tank on each team, and that's important because in British Lights, you have to keep an eye on what the other enemy light tank is. Because most of the time, it will be more mobile than you, with a faster rate of fire gun and more DPM than you, so you don't want to get into a gunfight with it. So, the enemy light tank's been spotted, and he's not near where I'm going, which is very nice, because I don't want to run in there and get into a gunfight. So I'm going to jump into this bus and try and get some spotting done across the way. And something else I've said about the British Lights before is that they have good gun depression, but the gun elevation with how high you can aim up is shite. Like, really annoying. It's like when you play French autoloaders, like the French autoload lights or the mediums, like the Batchat. So, gun elevation, not very good. But I'm quite happy to sit in this bus for a bit and wait. Now, hopefully, if I can get a chance to fire any shots at that light tank, that'd be ideal. Actually, I'm trying to look for a shot, and you see he's behind a bush right now, so I can take the shot without getting spotted. And you see, this position, there's a lot of vegetation between me and him. I didn't take that shot there because it was a bit of a difficult one, because even though there's a lot of bushes between me and him, there's also a lot of like uneven terrain, so my shot might just hit the dirt. Now, he's already a one-shot, that light tank, which is very nice. Just meaning if I can hit one more shot, if anyone can hit one more shot, and you're going to see I'm actually trying to focus him now, even try to take the blind shot, because if I can get rid of him, I will have free reign to run around this middle bit of the map. Now, Athena's actually gone to the heavy corner where the flag is, and you see I'm trying to like get the gun elevation there, and light tank gone. So, saw that Japanese medium tank, wait for it to pop up again, tried to nail a shot. It's a pretty long range shot, although I wasn't too far off accuracy wise. And now, time to try and do some shenanigans. Try and find a better position to get shots at people. Because hopefully, I want to come up behind the enemies at the base, but to do that I need to get into the enemy spawn point, and we don't know what's up there. We know there's a Japanese medium tier 9 up there, who I kind of really don't want to mess with. And now I'm just wondering if there's anyone at the TD hill just in front of me on the left hand side of the screen. Now, as it happened, I'm trying to think about what to do, and I'm thinking, rather than going to their spawn, I could still try and get shots at the people towards the base, without actually having to drive in there, because obviously, in a small enclosed space where you don't have as much room to move, in British Light Tank with their poor traverse speed, that's a bit of a death sentence. Now, this bush right here. Now, the Japanese medium and the M48 have decent view range, so I want to kind of keep this bush between me and him, and I'm trying again to get the gun elevation, but it's a bit of a problem. Now, that teammate just died. And now, I'm confident that no one will spot me while I'm in this bush, but I'm worried about this teammate being spotted, and then that STA, or Type 91, shooting me while trying to shoot him, so I'm a bit worried, as it stands. And although the Japanese mediums get good view range, I don't want to shoot at him from 370 meters while I could see him through the bush, because he will spot me. Now, he does back up. I can then shoot the M48 without getting spotted. That guy in his position is very annoying, but I don't need to worry about him, because if I just drive up to the right a little bit, he won't have any shots at me. And now, I can start trying to think of what I'm going to do with these enemies. Now, looking at him, with his view range, he would have seen me if I fired that shot, so that's why I didn't fire yet. Now, you use a little indicator saying how far away the enemies are in order to gauge their view range and your camo and try and, like, judge it. 279E, I'm not going to shoot yet, I'm going to reverse so the tree is between me and him, and that way I can shoot at him without him spotting me. So again, just a bit of bus mechanics using the tree. Again, trying to find the position where I could shoot him while keeping the tree between us. I'm going to shoot in the back of him. I'm still firing standard rounds. I've not fired a single premium round this game in this tier 10 matchup. I was about to shoot, but the M48 drove past. And actually, if you look at him, look how low his hit points are and look where he's driving. I decided to get spotted because he's coming back towards his spawn. I might have to deal with him in a moment, so by taking away a few hit points, it makes it easier for me. Nice little snapshot to the side of the Jaeger room. 279E's out of position now where I can shoot him. And I'll time the race forward and see if this M48 isn't hanging around here somewhere. And you see I'm actually looking for him now. And this is why I put that shot into him, even knowing I would get spotted. Because with my terrible DPM, I need him into a one-shot or at least a two-shot. So here he is. Gonna race round, gonna auto-lock. His tracks absorb it. And now I'm on full hit points. This is where the playing safe all game comes in. Puts a big shell on me, I hit him again. And now, big wide circle. Would prefer to be a little bit tighter, but it's a British light tank. They don't turn very good. Just have to accept that. All the way around and auto-lock into his side. That could have been a lot more dangerous if I had to get 3 shots in him. Now I was going to go for artillery, but I'm in a light tank. I'm fairly hard to hit, quote. Like, you know, artillery struggles to hit light tanks. So I'm deciding I'm going to go for the medium tank instead. See me moving left and right just in case Artie's aiming at me. And as I come down here, you're going to see me auto-lock and then realise that with the way he's moving, I'm just not going to hit, so I'm going to take manual aim and aim in front of him in order to hit. Now I'm going to auto-lock, now I'm a lot closer. And take the kill. And now it's just to find the artillery platoon on the enemy team. Now looking at what teammates we have left, I should get to that corner first. I also have 10 degrees of gun depression, with order to shoot at them. My only issue is I don't have very much DPM, so it's going to take multiple shots to kill them. So I don't want to just jump straight over at them, otherwise it's just going to kill me. Now, just on the way over there, I decided to see how long my reload was, so I switched to premium and back. And 7.5 seconds is a very long time for 240 alpha or whatever it is. But I said, as long as you play correctly, you keep your distance, you take your shots when you can, the damage will stack up. Missed that shot, though, it was a bit of a pixel snipe. Trying to get the gun depressing for him, but what's actually going to happen is artillery's going to end them. And now I'm not jumping over while I'm spotted. So waiting for 6 cents to go away, and as I'm about to go up and spawn him, a teammate does. Now look at the traverse speed here. I'm going to jump over, auto-lock shoot him, and try and turn back and run. But I'm actually going to crash into the map board because my tank doesn't turn too well. Thankfully the artillery misses. I know I've got him now. I'm going to fire one shot. I'm going to use the food because I want to try and get the kill on him for the Pascucci. Not Pascucci's, just an arty kill. Because the artillery took... the front of the artillery took my arty kill. Although I got some assistance for it, so, you know, it's all good. Unfortunately, I was not going to get the kill. Teammate got him, but Atheno, top of the team in this tier 8 tank, with 3,000 damage and almost 2k assistance. Me, second on the team in a tier 8 tank, 2,300 damage, 1,800 assistance, 3 kills. I just don't mind playing this tank against tier 10s, and I just don't mind playing tier 10s in general, really, but a nice game of me and Atheno, working different parts of the map, doing our own jobs pretty well, relying on each other, which is nice, rather than your team, and that led to a good result, without firing a single premium round. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.